Absolutely, just try them. The dill pickle is my favorite PSN, by the way. Oh my goodness! Just as excited as I was about the salmon, I am about the snow crab cakes. Brand new today. You are getting 10 of them, 3 ounces, individually wrapped. One of the most recommended food brands here at QVC, and it is up for the award once again, and that is Egg Harbor. The easy pay on this goes away at the end of the day. There is an auto delivery every 60 days for 1 year. But the beauty of the snow crab is that you're getting something that's a little bit more sweet, a little bit more delicate. I think a little bit more rare. You don't find this all the time. And a crab cake is such an amazing way to enjoy seafood and have something different. With us right now is Brittany Rastelli. I can't wait to eat.
Yes, these are amazing. I love snow crabs. And for those of you out there that love to kind of get around the table with your family and crack some crabs open, you probably also love the snow crab. This is the one that has kind of the longer, skinnier legs. We sit around the table, we crack these open. They're renowned for their sweeter meat, a little bit mild. They go great in dipping sauces. But what do we do with the rest of the crab, right? I mean, we love our legs. So what we do is we take the snow crab meat that looks just like this over here. It's really fine and minced and a beautiful texture.
You can see those chunks of it, the meat.
And we mix that together with some beautiful mild ingredients. There's some celery in there, a little bit of carrots, some onion.
Mild, that's a good point.
Very, very mild. And the snow crab meat really shines through with that sweetness, taking on the other flavors. And these come to you frozen, just like this. So again, this is something that you're cooking at home. You're not just heating this up.
Super easy in the air fryer. That's how I do it.
So
I do it right along
easy.
with the salmon. I mean, I'll put the two together and we'll have a little salmon and crab cakes.
Absolutely. This is one of those items, you can bake it. You can put it in your air fryer nice and fast. If you like that little crust on your crab cake, which is what I love sometimes on a Sunday when I have a little bit more time, you can pan saute it like this. I'll put that on a salad or a sandwich, but they are so fast cooking in your freezer. But the flavor of a snow crab cake just gives you a little extra sweetness.
You know, crab cakes to me are a little bit fancy. They're a little bit more of a higher end food. Again, when you go to a restaurant and you ask for a crab cake, it's going to be $23, $24 for one crab cake. And that's usually not enough. You just have to add that to something else, right? So they are something that's a little bit more, high end. You have to splurge for. Not when you're getting 10 in your own home. You can cook them in a whole bunch of different ways. I love what you're doing with eggs because I think they're absolutely fantastic that way. I usually do these on a salad. We only have 600, by the way, left to go around. That's it. Last 600 of you who can get to QVC.com right away can get these. I want you to not only enjoy food. This is why I love doing these shows, these food shows, which I know I don't get to do very often, but I love to join my best friends, Rachel and Alberti, to do them with you, is because I want to challenge you to try different things. It's easy to get in, this is my favorite food, but you kind of get a little tongue blind to things. Try something different. If you think, oh, I'm not a seafood person, oh my goodness, you have not tried a crab cake then that tastes this good, because there is nothing fishy about it. It has such a delicate taste to it. You're gonna love, love, love just the whole experience of the crab cake.
It really is. It's one of those things, you're receiving 10 of them. They are 3-ounce portions. So this is the crab cake that you want to pair with something else when you are doing a surf and turf or a surf and surf.
Yeah,
like you said, you love to do that with your salmon. If this is still in the raw form like this, you can defrost it and stuff your salmon, stuff your flounder with it. It's just a wonderful option to have at home that has, again, that really sweet flavor. If you're familiar with the Egg Harbor's other crab cakes, our jumbo lump crab cakes, they're a little bit more profound and robust. Where this one is a little bit more delicate, right?
Yeah, a little bit delicate, a little sweeter. I love that you can actually see the chunks of vegetables in there.
Yes.
But it's not like, oh, you're not eating a whole bunch of vegetables. But you do have the chunks of vegetables in there is what it's mixed with. Yeah, so tasty. And so many different ways to cook. Now, when you get 10 of them just like this, they are individually wrapped. Oh, I have to talk at the same time. I put mine in the air fryer as well. And I always like mine, just like my salmon, a little bit more well done. And some of the problems that you find with other crab cakes is that they are soggy or they fall apart or you don't have any, or you can't see the meat.
Yes, exactly.
Like, where is the crab? This is what you're getting. You're getting this amazing snow crab, chunks of that, My family loves to do crab, and we do it during the summer a lot, but it is an event. It
Yes.
is hours of sitting there and cracking, and you can cut your fingers sometimes, and it's a very low payoff because it's hard to get. This is the much better way to do it.
It really is. I mean, to sit there and take that time to pick through all the crabs and then go ahead and make crab cakes is incredibly time consuming. So this is something that we have done all the work for you, sourced that beautiful snow crab, and then this cake is generously packed with that crab meat all throughout the cake. So again, if you are familiar with Egg Harbor, you know that we take that very seriously. When we say we're giving you a snow crab cake, it is going to be filled with snow crab and then a beautiful flavor profile.
I do
So
need
these are
to
wonderful.
just give you a little public service announcement because we're in the hundreds left to go around right now. If they're in your cart, please check out. Listen, everything, food, everything at QVC, 30-day love it or return it guarantee. You don't even have to return it. Tell us you didn't love it. That's how we work. But you're going to love these. How long do they stay in the freezer?
These are going to last up to 1 year in your freezer.
So if you're thinking, I'm one person, I don't need 10 crab cakes. Absolutely you do this way, because that even if you did one every month or so, you get 10 crab cakes. They work for an entire year in your freezer. I also really, really want to recommend, if you've tried crab cakes in the past and they haven't been for you, give these a try because they're different.
Exactly. They do have a different flavor. They do not have the Old Bay element in them, so they are a little bit, again, more mild, a little bit sweeter here. And then that element of the carrots and the celery and
Last
the
call.
onions together as the seasoning
Celery,
just gives it a great flavor
Carrots,
profile.
onion, has a little bit of a fall feel to it,
Yeah,
right?
it does.
Last call. Go quick. Last call. This is the last call too because this is almost fun.
I'm going to have one too.
10 of them. So good. I'm gonna go from one cake to another, but I gotta finish this cake first. So Rachel, start Grandma's.
All righty, yeah. When I said that we had almond